Hello everyone, and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration playthrough. And for today, we have the checklist. I don't have to remember what we had done last time, because we now have a checklist mod. And I believe it was Control T? Yes. And I think they are being organized, the tasks that we need to do. So let's get them out of the way quickly, because some of them are basic, it's just a novice work. Nothing crazy. So let me first plop down. Let me just check microphone sound. Yeah, seems good. Seems. I mean, the settings seems usual. Whether it's good or not, I'll let you guys let me know. Let's drop something here. Oh, requester test. Yeah. Hold on, where do you come from? Oh, you come from the requester. There, is it full as well? No, it's not full. Okay, good. So let me drop some space stuff here, which we're not going to be using just yet. Yeah, we have to do some novice work. Yeah, let's drop these. Not going to be using them here. These are for asteroid belt from novice orbit. Both back and forth. And let me grab these. Okay. So, check in. Where should the glass be? Where should the glass factory be? Because we have one, which is far from enough, and unfortunately the weights here, the weights located. It's hardly possible to have more. Like you can see, there are some limits. You can find a requester with glass, really? I thought we had glass problems. What's going on? What's going on here? I thought we had glass problem. Oh, maybe because there are already two out of 2 trains on glass side, right? No, wrong. Oh, yeah, because you are served by the special trains and not the ones which are necessary. And these ones are here, and this one cannot find its destination. Yeah, we need a glass factory. Anyways. What's this? Beryllium plate. Oh, it couldn't drop it. Oh, okay. How about... I feel like this should not be provider chests, but maybe storage chests. Because if there are storage chests, they could get back the items which are not necessary. Should they be storage chests? Let's see for now. Anyway, this is gonna be going... There are like 2 robots. Oh no, these are... This is the robot. These are the items in the rocket. Yeah, it's fine. Next time it gets requested. It's fine. Okay, glass production. You're with us? Yeah. And what? What did you do? Why did you take some stuff from the inventory? Oh, it was the... Let's disable personal logistics from now. Okay, so... Biters are fine. Yeah, I believe they're fine. Okay, where should the glass factory go? Main question. We have good stackers here. I mean... Yeah, I really don't want to have to be putting more tracks. But this is not expandable. Like, one of the only factories that is not expandable is this one. Where should we be? Oh, we can put one here, and there's some stone as well. There's already some stone, so we could mine this stone and use this space for the glass factory. How about it? This is iron provision. This is vulcanite. Here is vulcanite. Anyway, we need to mine this stone, so I think it's a good location. So we need stackers, and we need stone delivery stuff. Okay, let's do it. Let me grab some rails. In the mole, which should be right to the right. On the right. Yep, look, what's this? Why are you broken? Meteor? Really? How is it possible? Let me go back and repair. What are you? Oh, you were the ones who were repairing. Yeah, I think we had some problems because at some point we had some meteors, but nothing had been... What's the word? We had some meteors, but we couldn't shoot them simply because the ammo delivery was was broken. So what are these? Like broken tiles, or why are these broken? I put it back and now it can be repaired. I'm not sure why. Okay, now it's working. And these are important. These are for the substrates for all the blank data cards. So let me go to the mall, grab the train tracks, and restock on or a bunch of stuff. And it's here. Restock on some thingies here. Let me grab the chests as well. We're gonna be needing chests. Inserters are good, yeah. So just some chests. Oh, here. I was about to say I can't find them, but then I found them. The moment I was gonna say I can't. Where are the rails? Man, I can't find the... I can't find nothing. Oh, here. Like, this mall has been used a long time ago. Oh, should have been taken from the construction train. Would have been better. I'm watching if some robots fly anywhere to repair. Do we have, by the way, do we have drills? Oh, we have drills, yeah. Do we have models? No, we don't. We don't have any models here. But I think we have models next to the... Ah, no, I always drop them at the space station, which is fine. Because I'd like to be mining this using models. Okay, how are we gonna do it? I think, like, the space here is not exactly... we're not exactly rich or full on space, but... we don't need much. We just need to be producing glass. That's the only thing. It's just glass. How much space does glass need? Not that much, right? Not that much. So it's fine. So let me go like this. This is gonna be our stackers. And let me think about. We have a lot of space behind, so it's fine. So here are gonna be the stackers. No, hold on. Why are they like this? The idea is that they come in here, and now they can go down, and this can oh, what is this? We can research it, but what's that? Beryllium cyanide made in space manufacturing. What's it used for? Oh, maybe it's the intermediate item. Oh, it must be the intermediate item. I noticed that each science packet tier 4 allows you to build an intermediate science intermediate item, which is only built in space, and it's kind of the last item which is going to be remaining or needed for the. Where are you? Oh, you are fuel. You can be removed. We don't need turrets here anymore. Hey, XS5, it's been a while. How is the bus base coming along? Well, as good as it could be without any bus. As much as I love buses, we don't need them. No, we need to go to the top. And thing is, this base is actually, like, it's the first time we are back on Nauvis and fixing stuff. We have been working in space, not sure when did you come last time, but look at all the work done in space. This is the bootstrap base with all tier 2 and 3 for energy sciences, space sciences. And we have some railways. Let me disable the grid. We have the refinery. We have the blank data card production facility. We have the recycling stuff. This is all for the scrap and data card recycling. And we also have the astroscience base. Everything is done except for the basic items such as glass. So the video, yeah, I need the glass. Hey, nice knowing that people are watching videos. Oh, by the way, speaking of videos, I think I'm a bit late on the video upload, so it's been a bit. I'm gonna upload a bunch tomorrow, at once. I think I had been a bit late. Where are the blowy thingies? I don't have any cliff explosives. Oh no. That needs to be fixed. But how are you doing today? How are you doing? How's your own playthrough going? Where are the explosives? Cliff Oh, in military. Okay. Yeah, there's... Oh, we have 12. We have 12. But that's not enough. Let me grab some. So the idea here today is to build a glass factory and to build also the factory for the final item for astroscience. And after we have dealt with all the problems on Nauvis, we can go back and finish astroscience and then go on and do the next ones. Man, I'm excited to go back to space and I want to rush all the Nauvis, Nauvis stuff. But you know how rushing goes. Where are I was sure. Oh yeah, here. What are these? Okay, this is the storage chest without any filtering, which is not good. Let me filter these, and let's also grab all the. Whatever. Whatever. 3 stacks, good enough. Not need much. So we need a bunch of stackers. Then we need the stations, where the trains from the stackers are gonna deliver items. And finally, we are gonna be needing the factory itself. Oh, and the exporters as well. So here is gonna be the stackers, and I'm actually, oh yeah, finishing these. Removing these. This is now unnecessary. I'm gonna leave this just for the sake of not having to have it in the inventory. And we have some landfill here. Good to know. That's good to know. Stackers, stackers, stackers. I want to copy some of them. I don't want to be doing everything by hand now. Not this kind of... Oh, should we... Oh, hold on a second. Let me plan out how it's gonna be. So I think the idea would be to have stackers here and they go like... Oh, I think that's better, yeah. But they come from this side, they go here, and they kind of stack like this, right? And then if the stackers are like this, where should be the factories? The inputs. The inputs could go... Or we can do... Oh, I have an idea. This rail can go all the way down, the stackers can be below, and the inputs can be above. How about that? Thinking about the layout here, because if the inputs outputs are above, then it's better. But the trains are gonna come using this rail. This mine is gonna run out of the resources very soon. So maybe we could even do something like this with the stackers. Thinking. Or go all the way here, and the base could be here. Go here. I am at loss. Maybe go here. Going back with the previous idea. Go here, build them here, and then... Or build them... Oh! Oh, this is all. Okay, I have an idea. I have a better idea. We go here, we go all the way to the left, and then the stackers can go here, and the... No, it's still not good. This is a bit... Why is it taking so much time? It shouldn't be taking so much time. Oh, okay. I got the idea. I got an idea. The best idea. The stackers are gonna be like this. It's looking weird, but trust me. Never trust me. This is the idea. The stackers are here. And this could go... Let me now copy paste. Now we can copy paste from here. Let's copy paste like this. Like this. These are the stackers, and they can be expandable toward the bottom, which is good. Okay. All good here. Now, These are the glass stackers. Yes. Oh, stacker. They're called stacker 1. They're no, they're not actually stackers for the glass. They are. Okay, let me come up with the convention. They are for the stone. They are gonna be used by the trains to transport stone and sand into the base. So let me boom. Where are the resources? Wind, stone, and sand. Okay, here. So stone stacker, and first one should be the priority one. Stacker 1 for the base. The glass base, yeah. Is other base also called glass base? I don't think so, because there's at least this. Yeah, it's called stone. Cool. This one's gonna be glass. Perfect. It's not overlapping. So let me explain what it means. Basically, it's a stone. It's a stacker for stone. The main, the first one is the resource itself, and this is the code name of the factory between brackets. And 1 here between square brackets means that it's a high priority station. We're going to be having 2 high priority stations for stone and 2 high priority stations for sand. And everything else will be low. Oh, we don't even need high priority station for sand, because every single producer of sand is we're not shipping it normally. Every single producer of sand is like something extra, which we have to consume. So they kind of priority by default. So we just need to make sure we're consuming sand in priority, and we don't need to name this station with any special name. Sand. No, hold on. This was glass. Okay, sorry. Oh, it was safe messing with the... This, I did Control X. This is the sand stacker for the glass factory. Okay, good. This is the stone, this is the sand one. Okay, good. And now we just need a little bit of landfill. And it's so convenient to have a landfill chest here, man. This has been planned in advance. I'm just kidding. You know, I mean, yeah, I'm sure you know how good I am at planning stuff, but this was just a coincidence. Gone crazy. Okay, let's call the train. Let's call the builder train, because I need signals. I don't have them. Let's go here. Yeah, it can go home anyways. Okay, the delivery stackers are done. I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 for the stone. The stone stackers without any priority for this factory. Yeah. Like this. And these are gonna be taking stone in the mines. Perfect. Now we need to connect the main grid in order to make sure it's getting the fuel. Refuel. Okay, main grid. And maybe it's even better to now be using these. Yeah, I think it's better. They're even bigger, and the robots just charge and go back. Since we have some of the big electric poles, I'm gonna use them, but it's unnecessary. Okay. We can put down the train. Oh, what a nice coincidence! We have some cargo wagons because of the refactoring earlier. Okay, and let's wait on until this is delivered. And while we're waiting, we need to be making the facilities themselves. So here we need to have some of the... should we go to the top or to the bottom? I think to the bottom is better. I think to the bottom is better, but if you go to the bottom, at some point, the closest trains with the delivery facilities... Oh, hold on. This is the... yeah, this is the exit. Yeah, this is the exit. That's good. But they need to be... No, this is... this can only... this was a bad... It was a bad direction. Should have put them the other way around. These are coming with fuel. I should. Oh, you are in the way. They should be coming in from the right-hand side. Hold on a second. And they're even being delivered the fuel already. So let me grab everything here, put some stuff, and deconstruct all these. Oh, and of course, no robots. Robots. Okay. Hey, Mars. How's your base? How's your new base? Just finished the perimeter wall. Cool. How's your tech progress? Are you far enough? How far are you? Can we invert these? They're gonna. The intersections are very annoying. Very annoying. Don't even have red signs fully automated. That's when you know that. That's when you feel like the restarting was a challenge. How should it go? I'm at loss. I'm at loss. They're coming from the right, and then they go to the left. They're intersecting too much here. They're being intersected too much. I'm at a loss at how this should be placed. I'm at a loss. Let's. I didn't want to pump out too much pollution building to a base when that pollution. When that pollution budget needed to go into science and walls instead. I see. You waited on the research until you are sure you can defend. That's smart. That's smart. Evolution at 20%, so the medium on the way. Oh, okay. 20% already. What have you been doing for 20% pollution and still not have red signs automated? What did you do? Laying out trails and securing a huge perimeter? Cleaning out of bases? Man, I'm lost. I'm lost at how this should be. This would be best. They can come from here. They go here. Yes, but this is okay. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna solve this problem in a simpler way. This is all gonna go on the right hand side, on the left hand side. Yeah, this is gonna be the simplest solution, and I'm gonna go with it. Left biter settings on default. I see this time. Which means twice as many biters spawning from the pollution cloud as last time as in default vanilla. Oh, hold on. Does AC setting boost the biters? I thought it was the opposite. No, I think... No, hold on. SC settings, I thought they didn't change vanilla, but because SC is so much slower, the problems are here. That's what I thought I knew. The biters themselves. The number of biters themselves is twice as high. Okay, I see. Yeah, I left the biter settings on complete default for this one. I'm at the default. seriously. And now I'm struggling to build stackers. Stackers are my nemesis, seriously. Always unsure how they should be and where should they be located. But I think I think I've got it now. Okay, this is gonna be the stackers to the right hand side, and we are gonna be having factories on here, I think. So basically, this is gonna go back. Anyway, the settings mean that if if a significant amount of your production is absorbed by nests, in the worst case, you're creating more pollution, making ammo than the ammo can kill better than it spawns. Yep. The what's the word? If you reach the limit where you can no longer outproduce biters and cannot expand anymore, it becomes problematic. Oh, did I miss it again? No, hold on. Like this. But the thing about biters is once you have oil, you should be good. If you have secured oil in your perimeter, I think you should be good. I have held on unupgraded flamethrower turrets for the longest of times. They were clearing everything on their own. And you're on 10 times science. How did I not think about that? You're on 10 times science, of course. Flamethrower rush. Hey, Tyrannosaurus Hacks, how are you doing? How's your stream? I think you are stopping at this time. I'm back to basics. Building Nauvis stuff. Not the most exciting of the moments. No stream today? There had been flooding. Oh really? Where are you at? Where are you located? Australia? Australia? It was up to keep left sign in my street. Ah man, that sucks. Floodings are no joke. That sucks. Hope it's gonna be reestablished sooner rather than later, and hope you can be back to enjoying. Not like this, not like this. He's probably back down to almost ground level now, probably gone tomorrow morning. Ah, good to hear, tomorrow morning. But there's a week of rain forecast after a brief respite. Never ending. You have much damage to deal with yourself. That's not good. Hold on a second. That's not good. Is it particularly heavy rain, or is it the season, or is it like particularly like out of ordinary? Next critical point I can see for my base is when iron when the perimeter runs out. How far did you secure? I know you're going with usually with high width grids. Last time it was anything like this was in 2011. Ah, okay, so it's not exactly. I didn't see flooding directly myself back then. Oh man, that sucks. That does suck. I usually heavy, yeah. How do I want these to be? There's gonna be some spaghetti rails. I hope you haven't eaten yet. Glad to see you online. Glad to see you, fastest. Welcome back. Surprised I've got internet. Has it been stable, or did you have like cuts? Really lucky. Oh, not these. Most places it's normal for internet to go bad or fail every time it rains. I have a friend in Australia, but he's on the western side, and I never heard him complaining about the torrents. Sorry, I'm a little bit concentrated with with the rail signaling at the same time, so to not make mistakes. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. Because the copper network isn't maintained properly. Mine more copper. Need more smelters. The fiber everywhere, internet upgrade planned for the country, but politicians got their hands on it and made it crap and more expensive. What's the average? Most cities have fiber, right, in Australia? Because I know in America some cities have really bad internet. NBN. How is the internet in Australia in general? Oh, why did I put chains? That was bad. That was bad. Okay. Man, I wanted to concentrate, but still made mistakes. It's crap and could have been top tier now. Most Australian cities are copper, lots of areas outside rely on 4G modems. Well, in Japan, it's not really good as well. Like, the fiber is there, but it's not, for some reason the quality is not good. Sometimes it cuts, sometimes it's Yeah, it's really weird. So it works sometimes, but not always. Not sure why. I've seen the way those copper connections are maintained firsthand. Oh, so you know what to expect. It's like it's completely unrelated, but for some reason it made me think about it. Like people who cleaned public pools in their life at least once never want to go to public pools themselves. And I felt the same impression when you said, when you witnessed firsthand, and when you were saying it's crap. Completely unrelated, but we had 8 down to up when I lived in Melbourne 3 years ago. That's like your ADSL, or ADSL is was higher. Privatized incentives are for workers to slap together a fix that barely works and move out as fast as possible. I don't know what it takes for a country to move out the to move up internet quality. I know in France it has been really good since there was an independent company called Free, which announced a very cheap internet. And since they had announced a very cheap internet, all the other competitors had to not scale, but had to be like them. And thanks to that, France now has a really good internet, because everyone went to Free, and other companies wanted to keep the customers, so they had to adapt. So basically, more competition makes it better. Some decades ago, they had the bright idea to fill the connections in the pits with some kind of substance to seal it and make it waterproof. And the substance eventually started eating through all the cables. Oh, darn it. That's the worst. If you seal off something, but it still requires maintenance. Good luck. Okay, let me check here. It's a lovely mess to open up one of those up. Can guess so, yeah. I recently discovered Factory Plan's archive feature. Oh, which feature? I'm not seeing anything out of utility. Out of what I know. So yeah, you get the beginning of the picture of how people just accept that when it rains, the phone line internet gets bad. I see. That's sad. That's really sad. Like when it's not reliable. I believe for some period it was very unreliable internet, and I'd like to forget this part of my life. First and fourth buttons. Oh, you can basically mark it as okay. I see. Basically, remove it from this list so it doesn't mess up with your current factories. Oh, that's very useful. That's very useful. Basically, to hide it. In other words, if I understand how it works. Oh, really nice, really neat, and it gets back to at the bottom. Really neat. If you delete a factory, it actually gets moved to the archive with a 15-minute timeout. Ah, interesting. I didn't know about that feature. That sounds very useful. Yeah, I hope it's gonna get better for you, Tyrannosaurus. So let's see here. Look at how much space all those took. I thought this like small territory would be enough for the factory, but look at the space the all these things took. That's some. And where are the factories gonna go? Here? Or here at the I think at the bottom here is good. We can landfill, especially it's. I was gonna say it's we're gonna be having stone, but they're for the mirrors. So yeah, we can have some factories like this here. Yep. It's okay for me. Like I said, I'm really lucky with my current setup for Australia. Relatively lucky, right? But speaking in absolutes, I wouldn't call it that lucky. So yeah, good luck. Good luck to you. I'd like to... Okay, let me burn through all this stone. Okay, done. So yeah, the idea would be to have factories at the bottom. Let's see here. How shall we handle the exports, imports? The stackers are here, they're gonna deliver stuff. So let's say the first one is gonna be for... This one is gonna be a requester for glass. Sorry, for stone. It's gonna be a stone. No, sand. Let's use sand first. Let's use sand first. This one is gonna be how much? Okay, let's dedicate 4 chests here. I mean, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Let's see here. Glass, not glass. Stone supply, sand supply. Sand. It's not even supply, it's a requester. Sand, please. Sand requester. So we are building a small. I want to say small and fast and quick and a speedrun of a glass factory, but it's never going as fast as I'd like. I'm the time it took me to plan out the rails. Requester for this factory. Okay, and this is the basic glass stone requester. So basically, trains here are gonna deliver the sand here. It's a global one. This is the local one, and these are gonna be the local ones. Oh, this one is gonna be the priority one, which is gonna be handled by the trains for the priority one, and these. And we also need to invert all the chests. Okay, let me do some improvements. First, I'm gonna delete. Why do we have 2 deconstructions? I'm gonna delete all these old poles. We don't need them anymore. I'm gonna be using a new super pylon substations. And how's your space exploration playthrough, by the way, Tyrannosaurus? I've seen you messing up with like making builds messing up with infinite like the sandbox mode, maybe. I think you made a lot of setup, a lot of blueprints. Are you implementing it in a real gameplay, or what's your? I haven't checked out your stream for some time yet. I think you were more advanced than me the other day, so. In order to avoid spoilers, I try to not watch people who are too advanced for me. But hoping to catch up with everyone soon. Just designed the logistics network, LTN LoRa, that works consistently for multiple cargo wagons. Oh, you're using LTN? Nice. Multiple cargo wagons. Like, you mean sushi cargo wagons, right? Each wagon for different resource? Or you mean different sizes? Here's stone requester for factory, and I'm gonna copy that one here, and this one is gonna be a basic one. Requester of stone for the factory. Okay, good. And we can copy that one a bunch of times. AC specific, I've made 5-10 rail blocks in space. Oh. Oh, wanna check out the rails we've built here as a community? Let me show you. This is the space rail based design. Sorry for it being rectangular. I didn't have too much ideas at first, but there is like a straight rail segments, there are T-junctions, and there are X-junctions, and these have been designed by Kano, maybe you know him. He's posting on Reddit designs of rail networks since forever. So I trusted him on this one, and it looks weird. People say it looks really weird, but apparently it's highly functional because it's a buffered intersection. It can hold a lot of trains in it. Just showcasing his work. It's not mine, but I'm using it. And I'm not using LTN. I'm using LTN style settings, which work like LTN, but all trains are only for one resource. So basically, I have depots, stackers, and requesters and providers. You can see like junk data card requesters and stuff providers. And one big advantage over LTN is that whenever we have some providers, let me check here, for example, they can be stationed at the depots, but not depots, basically stackers, full with items and not empty. So they don't have to go pick them up whenever they are necessary, which I find really, really good compared to LTN. You don't have to go on a full round trip when you need items. Actually, could use a bit more iridite, but I'm spamming the interplanetary cannons. I do have some on the asteroid belt for water ice. No, for methane ice. Nope. Top part. Okay, are these done? And this is gonna be the supply of glass. I'm gonna have 2 supplies of glass for now, but we can improve later. We can add more glass stations here, it's not a big deal. Maybe even expand on this side and add them on the right-hand side, although we do have coil factor, which is not gonna go away because coil is infinite. And let's configure the trains. And the way, the big advantage over LTN, not big advantage, the kind of a disadvantage is that you need a train per resource. Like you need to have a train dedicated for each resource. But I went with very compact 3-length wagons, like 1 locomotive and 2 cargos, and they're like ants. It's an ant farm, ant hill, basically. And they're like nifty, swift trains going right and left. They all hold 1 resource, but it's been working really nice. I decided to go for circuit-based stations priority this time around. Circuit-based, basically you are broadcasting stuff on global network, right? Are you disabling stations based on priority, or 5 different priority settings with 1 global circuit network? Yeah, that's the only way. If you want to do it with the circuit networks, you need to use global network. Took me a while to come up with some vanilla settings for vanilla solutions. I feel like LTN is too restrictive after having played with it for quite a while. I feel like it's too restrictive, in the way that it forces trains to never allow them to wait empty, unless you kind of have depots where trains are full. But then again, you need to be having each set of depots for each resource. It's a bit weird, right? A combination of disabling and limits. Yeah, that's. Oh, are you for priority? You disable or you use limits? What's the combination? Why do you use both? For successful iterations, had so many combinators. Yep, LTN requires a heavy combinator logistics. Can we build 8 trains? I don't want to go to the base. I think we can. So we need how many? 4, 8. We can do 1. Okay, let's build 8 of them. Have my complaints with LTN sometimes, but honestly, vanilla trains feel incomplete. Have you played with vanilla since they have introduced the train limits? Before or after? Because before that, I did feel that it was incomplete as well. But after playing with it, I realized there is Nothing I could not achieve with the combinators and the feature. Yeah, you have? Okay. I kinda changed. I thought the same as well at some point. Like LTN is a must, but not anymore. Not anymore. But yeah, sometimes you need combinators in order to, like, you have to specify some stuff. Okay. So let's destroy this section, and let's use this land in order to have the space for the factories. Okay, good. Let's landfill these. So how far did you take into space? Have you reached the last science? The black one. The black science. Black magic science. With the hacks, what they are missing for me is being able to use the interpreter to tell a train to skip forward a number of stops in its schedule without disabling the intermediate train stations for every train in the network. Ah, that would be nice. That would be nice. You could control very finely each schedule. I've only done the tier 1 space station still. Ah, tier 1, okay. All tier 1, right? I'm gonna redo it with rail blocks. The big advantage with rail blocks is that you are gonna be having automated construction. Automated construction is really convenient. I did some basic automation, but did you check out the unlocks you can have with tier 2s? You can get so much, like for example, look at these substations. Super substations, you can get them after tier 2s. You could also get robot chargers. Very nice, which charge instantly any robot. That's why I have waited to unlock tier 2s before doing anything. I did 3 things I want from energy too, yeah. Have a bootstrap base with everything I wanted, and then I proceeded with the rail design. And I really want to go back to space and work on it, but the space is a bit of a frontier because we need resources. We need stuff. Okay, let's make sciences. I don't think we are gonna be using. Let me check. If we use sand directly, we need twice as many sand for 1 glass, and this only comes from the sand recycling, which is kind of not happening very often. Like, it's just recycling for some plate production. So what I'm gonna do is place a small amount of these, maybe like 8, just like this, and have them be the ones which are dealing with the direct sand. And sand is a byproduct. It's only a byproduct. We never deliver sand on its own. Yeah, glass from sand. Maybe put them a bit more to the right. And then here we are gonna be having a stations for factories for glass from stone. I should probably put some more offline time into the save to retire some of the old messy base. Come to think of it. I don't think that adding new feature would cut out any gameplay mechanics, and the mechanics it would add are in line with Factorio style. I do agree that anytime you feel there is a limitation, there is a restriction, if there is no way to do it, something should be done in vanilla. I feel like the game should allow you to do anything. That's the spirit of Factorio. but it's hard to come up with an idea how to enable it in a smart way and useful way. I spent so many hours thinking about how I can get vanilla trains to do what I want, and it's come down to things like if only I could get it to skip a station if condition is met. But when do you want to skip a station? When the train is already on its way to the station, or before? Because if you do it before, if you disable it, it can skip it. But if it's on its way, I'm not even sure what happens if it's on its way, and if you disable it while it's on its way. Maybe it's gonna pass through it without stopping, but I'm not too sure. I wanted to pick up some items, and the crushers, pulverizers. Yeah, pulverizers. Oh, I have a bunch. I use the train signals mod, which allows skipping the depot if the next stop is available. I've checked this mod out, but unfortunately, I think it felt a bit limited, because it like adds depots, right? But depots have a very specific role, unless you kind of transform the specific role into a less specific one. But move this a bit as well. If it is disabled while on its way, it repaths or stops instantly if there is no station it can repath to. Stops instantly, man. That's a bit rough. Also, just going to a refueling station if low on fuel would be nice. Yeah, that's fine if you only have one train that goes to a station name. For me, fueling has been solved by having stackers. Like, all the trains have at least one stacker in their schedule, like this, and they just wait a bunch of seconds at a stacker every time. And my schedules are very simple. Basically, supply requester and a stacker in between where they wait, usually while they are full, to minimize the traffic. They only wait while they are full so that they can deliver to the requesters as fast as possible. And the refueling is done at each stacker, never at the supplier or requesters. So this problem is a non-issue for me, but it depends on the design. So let me do a quick math here. How many pulverizers for how many furnaces? 1 for 6. I think it's 2. Can it fit 6? I mean, I'm not sure why, but my head is not working very well today. 42 divided by 6. 42. Okay, it can fit 40. It can't fit 42. So 1, 2. I mean, we could overkill. We don't need to be. We can overkill. It's fine. We don't need to be precise. We could even overkill with like 1 to 2. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. Not a big deal. It's fine. You only have one train that goes to that station name. I've even found myself thinking things like maybe I could disable every stop that has that name for just a tick. Oh man. Yeah, I only have one train. Not only one train. It's by group, right? Like all these stations are named the same, and there's a group of trains which uses them as stackers. But it's only one type of train, yeah. But that's thanks to the design of having a multitude of short trains. If you have big trains and you don't have many of them, and you want to use one to do multiple things, then yeah, vanilla becomes a bit more limiting. I do agree. Are you? You need 1 and 0.5. Not even 1. You're very fast. You're like crafting speed 2. You're crafting speed 4. Is one, I think one blue belt is not gonna be enough. Oh, but then again, we are overkilling them, so it's fine. It's actually fine. It's not exactly the 1 into 2. So here we provide vulcanite blocks. I think can be provided right behind, and the stone can be provided here. So how much stone do we need? We need 5k. We need 2 belts for 4 belts. 2 belts of, that's really nice. That's actually really nice. One belt of stone for 2 belts of glass. Yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea of how this can be. I have an idea. Let me something like these ones are gonna go here, and these ones are gonna go here. Something like this. And this way we can have each of them, I think they're very fast, so we might as well be using enough hands. So we are going to be using 2 hands per furnace. They're going to be faster with even more modules. In order to output to one belt. Like this belt is gonna be 2-sided because each furnace outputs to both right and left hand side, and this way we can have 2 rows of these. I'm gonna copy in a second, but for now, so this one goes here. This one are vulcanite, and you are inputting the stone like this, and this is a tile. Let me copy that here. Oh, and by the way, Tyrannosaurus, if you are planning, if you're making factories in advance, I highly recommend you to plan for beacons in a 4x4 space if you don't want to be redoing the factories, because the better beacons. But actually, it's even harder to plan in advance because they have way wider range. Look at the radius. Look at the range. Like they power up so far. And they take 4x4 instead of 3x3. So actually, I found myself placing them nearby the factories instead of having to place them in the middle, as it was necessary before with the previous beacons. I was just running into this. Yeah, so you know. Oh, and this is a perfect spot. It's a perfect spot. Let me finish a landfill of this small side. And we can have a beacon which is in between these. I just went with a simple design for 1 block until I get beacons later, because unless I jump into the editor, I can't really build it with space for beacons. Yeah, it's really hard to make a build which is easily changeable from the one to another. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect spot. It's gonna beacon the 2 tiles here. And here as well. So I think we got ourselves a tile. I'm not seeing any problems with it. It has space for vulcanite, for cryonite. I need to grab some modules though. I need to go grab some modules. Yeah, let me have a small run for prod modules. I'm a little worried about my new train system still, since it isn't running. I'm not sure if I missed some twists. You can never know. Remember, I have tendency to build factories without testing them, and as soon as I connect everything, all works perfectly out of the box, as all of you know. Right, Faustus? Yeah, I do recommend testing as soon as possible. I like the way beacons work so much better in space exploration. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. It's not even fun to try to fit as much beacons as possible around the factories in vanilla just to save some space. It's tedious. I like this constraint. It makes you place them, think about placement and just do them once. And once you have everything covered, you don't have to worry anymore whether it would be more efficient to place more or less. I really like this design. Megabase build with beacons look almost identical, yeah. Mistake 9376 coming soon. Man. It was really. I kept thinking about it. Like we had, we made a ghost factory, not ghost. We made all the buildings but no inputs for 12 different data cards. So I was like, okay, out of 12 data cards, at least we can have like 6 or 8. Like we can get half. Result, we got only 2. But that was fun. That was fun. Let me quickly show to people who weren't here yesterday, so everyone know what I'm talking about. So this is the build. This is the build for all the Astro Sciences tier 1, 2, 3, and even 4. Like we don't have the recipes yet. We don't have the recipes for the catalogs or for the cards, but everything has been prepared. I have prepared everything. And basically all this has been built without any resource whatsoever. It has been built at once just using Factory Planner with the ratios. And when you piped in all the resources finally, well, I have realized that I'm a very optimistic person. Welcome to being a software developer. It should work on day one. Exactly, yeah. It's working on my computer. Why? What are you talking to me about? It's working on my computer. I refuse to believe it doesn't work in production. Where do I have these? And let me move this one a little bit. Not a little bit, but somewhat to the right. Yeah, good enough. Okay, and we are good. The reason I moved this one is so that we can place them in a straight line. I like straight lines of these. It doesn't change anything, but I like lines. Okay, so how many do we need? Oh, this is actually too much. This is 2 blue belts. Let's make it. This is 4. Let's make it only 2 belts because we have one here and one here. These are 2 belts of output. So we need 22 furnaces, and we have 8. Let's make 24 and not worry about it. Yeah, let's do it. And like this, and yeah, I know that this beacon is out of place. We are missing furnaces. Let's call the builder train. Oh, and I forgot to input the models, but we can input them after we place the. So we are just only with this we have twice as much glass as before. Twice as much glass as before. Left and right sides have different heights. What? Oh, mistake. Man, you have eagle eyes. You have eagle eyes. Or I'm blind. Or both. We do have some furnaces here, I believe. Oh, yes. Thankfully we do. Let me remove this and get you back. Okay. The modules are in, and we are set. Viewers are best for things like this. Yeah, exactly. You know, when before I started streaming, I used to watch some people playing different games, and I was like, how can you be blind? This is obvious. How are you not noticing this? But now I'm realizing that just the fact that you like need to, like not need to, but that you're talking about something and you're thinking about something and you're reading the chat. Basically, your brain is into multifunction mode, and you're not as focused as you are. And moreover, like for me, multitasking is okayish. I'm not the worst at multitasking, but I know for some people it's a real problem to be properly multitasking. So it's there's so much multitasking you need to be doing as a streamer. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, Tyrannosaurus. Or maybe it's the age, like getting older. I mean, I'm not old, but getting older makes you a bit more distracted. But yeah, I think thankfully the viewers are here to to have your back. Hey, it's fixed. No worries, man. Definitely miss little things like that more while streaming. Yeah. I didn't even check whether all of these are connected, but they are. So I think it's good. I think it's all good. Oh, I just realized I had forgotten to make a requester for the vulcanite blocks. So let me change one of these. We don't need that much of stone ones. There's actually a term for it, something like streamer blindness. Man, you are harsh, but you're right. My favorite name for it already. Streamer blindness, yeah. And the train should be coming, is it not? Do we have vulcanite problems? No, we don't. Destination full. Why? Oh yeah, because we need to adjust all the logic here. So yeah, I'm copying. I'm trying to reproduce the vanilla setups by having a bunch of combinators in front of the station which set the limit, and that's all they do. Which I guess is and I have just realized that all these inserters are not facing the good direction, because I have copied the supplies, but these are requesters. Oh, and that's there is a even worse problem here. Is that, yeah, let me remove this. Hopefully, yeah, enable train stop limit 0 because the checkbox is checked. Let me remove these because requesters and providers don't have the same logic, and I have been copying the provider one. And we need to have a requester one here. Channel rewards! Oh man! Oops! I know I told I would do them this weekend, but I forgot. I don't have any excuse, I just forgot. Okay. I'm gonna do them... Okay, I'm not gonna go wait for the next weekend. I'm gonna try to find some time this week, maybe during a small break from work. Advantages of working from home is that you can have breaks. So yeah, I'm gonna add these, and that would be a good opportunity. I think some channel point reward for insulting me being blind is a good one. I think it's a good one. Let me grab any requester setup. Anywhere? Here is good. Oh no, it's not good. This is too basic. Where do we have requesters? I'm sure here. Good enough. Do we have requesters for stone? Yeah, we have a requester. We have a requester for stone, right? It's also bad, but maybe it's okay. No, we don't need a big one, but then again, I have prepared. Yeah, we don't need long ones because we have dedicated stackers. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, let me copy from here. We have a requester for stone, and let me actually copy it with the... Oh, are they... All these face a good direction. These face a good direction here. Yeah, let me copy with the inserters. I'd like to copy it even with the... So I'm gonna remove the poles. This, I'm gonna remove these, I'm gonna remove this. And yeah, this is good. Because it all should be balanced towards the bottom. Okay. Put it here. You gave me an idea for a blind T-Rex remote, but it's already wearing glasses. It's already blind. Oh no. Even blinder. You could have 2 pairs of glasses. Oh, they're properly balanced, except for these. That's cool. And okay, the requesters are here. Hmm? In the way. Oh, and by the way, I think I had forgotten. Yeah, I had forgotten to connect both power and everything, basically. Oh, let's. Why am I being so conservative about using non-efficient power poles? Kumera already exists on different tile on the right. Yeah, that's why I did. Yeah, sorry, I didn't explain. I did a shift paste because Kumera already existed. It was properly oriented, but it was just like one tile above. It didn't fit exactly the tiling, but it was correct, so I didn't bother with it. But it should be all working. Should be all connected. Where is the charger? Supercharger, come on. Blind. Blindness continues. Oh, you're not reaching? What? Where are you? And why there is no other ones? This is the copy-paste problem. And I have realized, hold on. Let me change it a bit. I did all this just in order to not be using like a requester chest. Just for the sake of not using too much requester chest, but it's dumb. It's dumb. To say things plain and simple, it's dumb. It's way better to just use requester chests next to the stations like this. One for each station, why not? Like, right? Why just trying to fit one in between 2 trains and use it? What's wrong with me? It's barely long enough, but not quite yet. I didn't know they can have the same logic. Yeah, it's there is only one kind of combinator here, and it's for the balancing. Basically, the idea is whenever we build these warehouses, we decide from which side we're going to be drawing, or if it's a supplier like this, to which side we are going to be putting it in. For example, all the factories here, right? So we're drawing from the bottom, and we're also putting stuff in from the bottom to the bottom one. So we need to be balancing from bottom to top. And this is why this is not properly oriented as well. But for these ones, it's okay, because we are balancing from top to bottom. We are taking from this one, so balancing is going this way, to the bottom. Let me fix the orientation of the suppliers in a second, as I drop this one. Okay, good. What? Okay, I don't want repair turrets anymore. Where is the global network? Kinda high, kinda far. Let me propagate it. Propagate the network. Without using repair turrets. Because our repair turrets, they also act like as rechargers. For some reason, they have recharging, and it's really bad. It's really bad. And recharged only one at a time. One for 10 megawatt. Oh, 10 megawatt sounds good actually. Hold on. What's your recharge speed? You are... Yeah, you're... look at the superchargers. They recharge 64 times a 90 megawatt. 64 robots at once for 90 megawatt each, if possible. And a basic robot port is 4 at 1 megawatt. Fort one. So actually the turret is better than roboports, but it recharges robots one by one. So they have to. They're waiting in a line, and they fly one by one. Yeah, it's 110 times 10. So 10 compared to 4 for roboports. Okay, it should be faster, but since it's one by one, it's annoying. Oh, by the way, those who don't know, this is called the repair turret mod by Clonan, who is part of Factorio dev team. He made this mod, which is really nice. It allows you to place turrets which automatically repair stuff, and I feel something like that is really good to, because they don't use robots, and that way they don't die over the walls while repairing. I'm using turrets to construct stuff in my current base. Yeah, I know this option also exists, because, for example, sometimes if the turrets are destroyed, if the walls are destroyed, these robots, these turrets are able to automatically repair them by placing the wall from the chest of the global network, by taking the wall from the chest in a global network and by replacing the ghost. And that's a bit cheaty, so I haven't been focusing too much of it, but you know, when that happens, I just close my eyes and they do their work, if that were to happen. But I don't actively try using them for construction, because they're very good. They're very good, I have to admit. So how many do we have here? We have 24. Okay, good. Now we have 2 belts, and I'm gonna go ahead and overkill the production a little bit. And it's very easy since it's just copy-paste. And this base is very tileable, be it towards the left or towards the... No, actually, towards the bottom it's not tileable, because the output is like it's a belt. If we were to scale it to the bottom, we wouldn't be able to use the belt. Are they ghosts? No, they're not ghosts. So are we missing something here? Yeah, we are missing green green inserters. So let me grab the builder train once again. Come here. For 2 minutes, about 2 minutes. Now we have 4 belts. Okay, let me go ahead and place 1 more of these in order to have 6 belts. We have 2 output chests for the glass, and I hope it's gonna be enough for now. But if not, we have a factory. Okay, grab the hands. Do we have these left? Yeah, we have furnaces. 44. Yeah, we have enough. Let me grab some landfill. I think landfill is gonna be necessary a little bit. Yeah, let me grab some. And I think it's gonna be done for now. So we could be removing the task from the checklist. The mod installed yesterday. So glass factory is checked. Is done. Let's not show completed. By the way, looking at the CME, what's the next CME? We got hit hard yesterday. Our one of the planets where outposts have suffered heavy losses. We need to go back there and fix some stuff. And the next one is gonna be Setlands, yeah, but it's gonna be in 1 day, 24 hours from now. So I'm hoping by that time we are gonna forget it completely and suffer new losses. Okay, got it. Actually, we are very close to the... Yeah, just this lake is what separates this base from the old one, the old glass base. Okay, let me go ahead and quickly landfill this side. Not too much. And this is good. Let me also drop the landfill somewhere here and paste all the factory. And let's also call for the builder train again. Should have been keeping it for longer, because I'm sure we're gonna run out of something. And that something is pulverizer, but unfortunately pulverizers are not delivered by the robot. Do we need something else? Yeah, we need 3 undergrounds, and that is being delivered. Underground belts are part of the package. We can also be taking these. And splitters? No, splitters are always okay. Okay, good. Yeah, everything else is unnecessary. You can go back. We just need to go and take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pulverizers. And the factory is almost ready. Just need to pipe everything and it's gonna be done. And by the way, does the sand accumulate? Because oh, it does. And it's enabled. But I think there is no train supplying sand. Oh, it's sand supply 1. I don't think there are... No, there are trains. And they're looking for a requester of sand. Okay, and they're gonna be used right away. We're having one. That's perfect. Okay, let me grab how much was it? Let's grab 10. I think it was less than 10. 10 pulverizers. Let's grab 15 just in case. The first rocket silo. The first rocket silo. Okay, glass factory is done. Oh, I need to belt everything again. And then we're gonna realize that some parts are still not working. Once again. Let me plop this down a bit. Oh no, they have to be here. Yeah, it has to be here, and this one. Oh, it can be here. Here. Okay. Yeah, let me move everything one tile to the left here. Oh, it cannot be stretched, and this one cannot. Ah, no, this is fine. I think this is fine, because okay. For those who are suffering from and also let's not go that far. We don't need it to be that far. Let's place them in the middle of the factories. Here, 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 and therefore here. On each side. So this one is now unnecessary, but still necessary here. Okay. Glass is done, except for piping, and except for train orders. So let me check. So we have copied the requests for stuff. These two are supplies of glass, and these are the only ones which are properly configured. This one is a requester of stone, but it's set, no, sorry, the requester of sand, but it's set to 0. Let's fix that. So we need to specify how much sand we request, and since one train can hold 16k, I'm gonna go ahead and put 50k, about 3 times a size of a train, to let them time to come and buffer. And M is 16. Okay. Here M should be properly set at 8k. Yeah, glasses by stack 100, so 2 wagons carry 8k of 100 stacks here. And this is stone. All the way to the left is stone, and that's good. It's stone everywhere because I copied from stone. All we need to do now is connect the stations, because they're not connected. I didn't copy the stations while copy pasting this blueprint, simply because I didn't want the stations to be renamed. Man, I'm really a fan of this navigation mode of space exploration, just for the free wires. Free wires. And we do have trains coming in, and I think sand trains should also be coming in shortly. No, why are you blue? Oh, it's coming, they're coming. Same. That's amazing. Okay, let's pipe everything. So I'm gonna pipe 2 of the factories into the left-hand sided one. Right-hand sided, sorry. Here. These two are going here. And these two as well. These two are going here. No, they're going on the in the right one, and the other 4 are gonna go into this one, and hopefully this is gonna solve all our glass issues. Okay. Let's connect the inputs already. Yeah, let's be connecting the inputs. By the way, 21 for 2 belts. I was thinking whether 8 could be using... it's fine. If we can increase more if for some reason glass, like sand, is not being evacuated fast enough. So I'm not gonna combine belts. I'm gonna keep them at their ideal ratio. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here is good. Yeah, here is good. No, hold on. Hold on a second. This is the evacuation of glass only here, and this is the for the stone, for the sand. Okay. And sand is now in. Perfect. Let's bring in the next batch right here. Perfect. Oh, you need vulcanite. Oh, I forgot the vulcanite. By the way, speaking for this, I didn't forget. And speaking of vulcanite, how much vulcanite do we need? We need nothing. We need nothing for 2 belts. 2 belts of output of glass. Only it's 600 vulcanite. So we have 6 times no, not 6 times, 3 times that amount. So we can use only 1 belt of vulcanite for everything here in this factory. Everything. So let me just do this very simply. Tech, 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 and tech. Okay, good. Oh, not standing on rails. It's bad for health. I think on this lane it's the closest one, but if we use undergrounds everywhere, we can be using it. Okay. And we can be using it. No, let's do it. Let's do it here. Like this. Yeah, good enough. And here as well. Like this. Let me drop some of them. And here as well. Yeah, good enough. Not ideal to be trained towards the right when you output to the left, but it's working, it's working. And then I'm gonna copy paste that here. And did I make a mistake? I did. Of course I did. Okay, let me let me empty the vulcanite from here. Easy emptying would be to just pick them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now we just need to pipe in the stone and connect these into the output of... Hold on a second. Are you properly? I hope it was properly connected. Oh, a red vulcanite train. Looking really nice. I really like this coloring and trails, auto trails. Let's start with the stone. Yeah, let's start with the stone. So again, one of them needs. Forgot already. Yeah, if you do this, we need basically one belt of stone for 2 belts of glass. One belt of stone for 2 belts of glass. So these are 2 belts of glass, so we only need 1 belt of stone here. Each of these factories requires only 1 belt. But we don't have stone. So before we connect, let's already be sending train. What? They are outside of the network? They are! Oh my god. I haven't been placing them properly. Okay, let's do it like this. And now they should receive some fuel. Yeah, fuel's on the way. Because I wanted them to be fetching stone already, but it cannot be done yet. We do have 4 of these, so let's... We do have 4 of these, but let's use... let's have at least 2 bells coming out from one of them. We could be giving them 1-to-1, but that would be an overkill resources-wise. So... I think it's best to have 2 belts out of it. And they're gonna go... This one is for this. It splits into 2. Up, like this. And this one goes into these. Oh, hold on. One is here already. Okay. And the second one is here. Okay, good. And the next one we are going to be taking from this one, only this one yet. So we can actually expand factories on the left-hand side if necessary, if needed more glass. Man, glass is so easy to produce. How how did it happen that we needed glass of all things? But I think I know why. It's simply because we only had 1 belt of glass being produced at all, and it's consumed in high quantities for everything. And so now that this is done, we only need. Oh no, hold on. Let me bring in the belts of stuff. Not here. Where can we? Yeah, let's have these belts. Let's have these. Can you jump about? Something like this, and then this one is going. Yeah, they don't have to be together. No. Something like this. Did the trains receive their fuel? Yeah, they did. So now we can fix. We can have the movements. Okay, you are 2 priority stones. Oh, no, sand is being delivered by other ones. So these are only for the stone. So their circuit is pretty simple. The priority ones are gonna fetch at the priority supplier. Priority supplier, this one. Until full. Come into... Man, so many stone stations. Come into stone stacker 1 for this factory here. And wait 2 seconds. And then go into stone requester for this factory in priority, the 111. This is the one. Yep, until empty. And off you go. and it's normal that it cannot go anywhere, and that means that we are properly already being emptying our priority stations with the stone for the other factory, which is good. It just means it's working. I do have sand trains here. I do have sand trains, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and ignore them for now because I have forgotten that we are delivering sand already. So what we could actually do is to transform them into stone. Yeah, we don't need sand trains here. We have them elsewhere. And this one is also... Oh! How come you found yourself a provider, requester, but not the other one? And where are you? Hold on a second. "12 hours in, my first iron smelter line is built. Congrats." Oh man. Where is it on the map? Huh? I didn't want to do that. Hold on a second. Where are you? What? Hold on. I think there's a problem here. You are standing at the requester. Oh, okay. I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. Go to stacker 1 and then go to supply. The idea is that they first go to supply. I clicked here instead of clicking here. They are stationed at stacker 2, but only after they have been supplied. So they need to first get their cargo, and then they're gonna come here and wait for the opening. And that's all. You are white and you're not white, yeah, because you are gonna be colored only after. Okay, good. And now same thing, but without the ones. So supply of stone, stacker for this factory, question for this factory. Stone supply. Stone supply. Come on. Okay. Stone supply, basic stone supply, yeah. Until full. Then come to this. No. Stone stacker, which is this one, yeah. Wait 2 seconds. And requester for this factory, which is here, yeah. And off you go. And I'm glad to see that they are moving, and that proves that we have stone supplies. And now that I think about stone supplies, I have remembered that we have a mine here. We have a mine which we can be easily covering with... Oh, we have an old beacon setup. Okay. Let me actually move them 1 tile here. And maybe do something like this. Okay, and now they have space for... Oh, but they cannot be copied. They cannot be copied. Okay, you know what? Since this beacon is so big, we don't even need... now we have energy, we have everything. We just need stuff. Have not been placing mines like this for the longest of times. Do we need to mine this as fast as possible? Yeah, I'd like to mine it as fast as possible. And maybe like this. Yep. Okay, and it's gonna be very easy to beacon thanks to the huge beacon capacity power. The beacon power. here and here. And power is also very easy now. Man, look at how much space exploration tech saves. Helps. Imagine researching oil processing before steam power. How are you powering your base? Burning? Still burning? I don't think we can merge these. Still burning, yeah. Processed fuel. What? What? Oh no. I'm always forgetting that. Okay, I have copied. Okay, all of them now should be having until empty. it was a shift click on all the moving trains, which were like making circles around this one. How about you? You need to be empty here as well. And it needs to find a supply of stone. So we're not supplying enough stone. So that's gonna be a mining problem. And I'm gonna quickly check if we have enough mines. And before that, let me just do this. So the stone from this mine is gonna be delivered directly into these two chests from which we are drawing. And when this mine runs out, we can just replace. I don't really want to be building stations for this stone mine because it's next to the factory. Until empty. You are until empty. Okay, until empty. So all of them are now until empty, and it should be good. What? Oh yeah, these ones are not connected yet with their the glass delivery. So which lanes? We can be using these lanes. Yeah, let's use these lanes. Is it gonna be okay here? It's not. Like this. Let me just copy these and we shall propagate them. Ah. What? Hold on, how about you? Empty. Okay. I'm not seeing trains circulating without stopping, which is a good sign. And here. Now hold on a second. How comes the belts are not full? These are full. Everything is beaconed, yeah. How come the belts here are not full? Oh, because we don't have enough stone. Yeah, we don't have enough stone. We don't have enough stone. If you look here, we don't have enough stone. But the glass has been served and it's What? Oh, and the these ones are wrongly oriented. We need to flip it once. Like this. So the balancing may be done with the top. So yeah, we don't have enough stone, and this is why these glass belts are not full. If you look at the stone, it's barely... Man, 6 hands are not able to fill 2 belts. And if you look at the empty spots, yeah, 6 hands are more than half a belt, but it's not enough for a full belt. Yeah, ratios of belt to inserters, I'm not too sure. Okay, at least we have glass now. We have glass, and that's the good part. 6 hands should be able to fill 2 belts easily. Really? But they're not. Look at this. Oh, no, it's because we have 1 belt in... No, yeah. You're right. It's because we have 1 belt input. That's why we have 1 belt split into 2 of the output. Let me check if all these are working. They kinda are, except you 2 and you 3. They kinda are working, which is okay. Like when we're gonna run out of these are gonna be continued. It's fine. I'm gonna leave them like this. With stack size 8, they move 18 items per second, so 3 per belt. Oh, that's good to know. So with stack size 8, inventory to yeah, it's always inventory to inventory. I'm using mill orders when it's 2 belt. Stack size 8, they move 18 items per second. 3 per belt. I'm having stack size 10 actually here. I have researched stack size 10. Which is really nice, because a lot of items have their stack sizes in... the stacks of many items are round numbers. Divisible by 10, I mean. So they pick stacks pretty nicely. 25% more, yeah. So 3 point something. So I need to be... So if 6 hands is 3 per belt, then here we have 12 hands. We have 12 hands, so we can afford 6 belts basically, right? No, 3 hand per belt. So yeah, we can afford 4 belts, and that's yeah, that's I had an estimation earlier, and yeah, I'm limiting myself at 2 belts per station. At 4 belts per station. Maybe I could go with 25% more, so 5 belts. So actually 5 belts is perfect as of now. 5 belts is the throughput. It matches like these 12 inserters match 5 belts exactly. Good to know. Good to know. So now we have a lot of glass. We do have a lot of glass. And why train limit is why on train limit is set to 1? Oh yeah, because we don't have enough glass. But if we had more, then train limit would be 2. Okay, good. This is working now. Okay, what's the next check on the list? Recycling or rockets? Oh, I remember. So let's have a look at the recycling facility here. And as you can see, we have rockets which are gonna be full with minerals very soon, with items that we need to be evacuating. However, oh yeah, these rockets have the condition for the auto launch. I mean, for the inputs is good. So we just need to set up their receivers and say a launch on full, and evacuate the global stacks. That's fine. And that's not very hard to do. Just need to take 3 of the landing pads. And speaking of stone, we have a landing pad for stone. I mean, we have a factory where we're gonna be needing stone, so it's perfect. Landing pad there, and just need to connect them to the global network and send items in active provider chests. which are gonna go in the network. But I need to. I want to have a test. I want to have a test. Do we actually have some providers or requesters which are able to accept these items? So we should be having stuff here. Let me tell you what I mean. Here we have a storage chest with all the cargo rocket sections and the storage chest with space capsules. But yeah, this is good. So basically, this storage chest is the one which is being used in priority in order to provide for the rockets. Oh, it should also be used. I think it's not used in priority here. I think it's not. Hold on, why the trains are stopped? I saw on my minimap 2 trains here. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at look at the fail. Okay, let's go quickly fix that. And also let me drop some stone. That was a. It didn't. It's not the first time that this kind of problem is happening. It's not the first time. Where was it? Oh, here above. It's not the first time. Oh, we could be cleaning this up, man. It's fine. We have a small desert at the south of the base. We have a small desert, and we can be using it for building stuff if necessary. There's a bunch of space there. Need to keep that in mind. Okay. You know what? You need to be manual for now. I'm gonna move you a little bit. Let's not bump into the train, but I'm gonna move you a little. Can we bump? Boom. a little bump. And I need to move you here. Is here okay? Oh yeah, here is okay as well. Yeah. And you go to the supply. Until full. Yep. Okay, good. Fixed. Hey everyone! How are you doing? Imagine restarting oil processing before your logistics. You're gonna launch a rocket without red belts. Oh, there's heavy fighting going on here. But the biters are not evolving anymore. The biters are a non-issue. They're just annoying at this point of the game. We need to find a way to automatically get rid of them. I'd like to reclaim more Nauvis territory, but I think I prefer, like, unless it's really necessary, I don't want to begin with biters. Let's unlock some toys beforehand. Should I go for rocket launch without yellow speeders? Or I'm not sure if it's possible. I mean, without having a challenge run and being very like shooting yourself in the foot. Because yellow inserters are, I mean, undergrounds are necessary. If without them, you have to, man. Imagine a challenge run without undergrounds and splitters. Basically, you have to produce stuff on their lane in between other lanes and never mix stuff. Not even sure if it's possible to have an automated chain. What am I looking for? Or recycling or rockets? Yeah, let's go recycle. Red inserters allowed. Ah, yeah. If red inserters are allowed, then there is a way, of course. But theoretically speaking, I'm not sure if there is a way without, like, having all the products. Now you have to mix and match them. You have to. It would be impossible if you couldn't, in some way, in any way, go above the belts. So I need landing pads. I need 3 landing pads. And for once, this rocket is gonna go without automation. And they are here, remembered? No, these are silos. Let me check. What are the names of these? They are called. Oh, no, the landing pads need names. Okay, let me just go there. And these actually won't be needing any automation. Zero automation at all. Just launch into landing pad. They're gonna check automatically whether they can, if the resources are here or not. And yeah, basically it's gonna distribute the ores into these factories. That's all it's gonna do. And this is we are requesting, we are filling them up to a certain limit, so we have a bunch of space above it, so it's really easy to distribute. Yeah, that's all. Let's call them iron ore recycling. Iron ore recycling. Recycling because we should not be using this in it for a general iron ore delivery in the future if we need it. So yeah, basically just output stuff. I'm not sure how many belts we need. We have 5 chests here. Okay, let's have a 2x2. It doesn't. No, let's have 1x1. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. They are not gonna be filled. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything which is gonna be a problem. I want to say they're not gonna be. The target is not gonna be something which is gonna be very common, but you never know, right? You never know. And because you never know, let's have at least two belts per station. So one is here. Let's have it like this, so that we leave some space for 4 belts if necessary. Actually, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's okay. Here, let's have one here and one in the middle, like this. Yeah. So we could easily place more if necessary. Okay. It's fine. The rock can leave. This rock can leave. Oh my god, sorry for the bots. Yeah, I don't want to disable links in chat because more often than not people are posting some links of their like builds or screenshots, and I'd like to keep it like this. And the bots are like, it's maybe once a stream occurrence, so it's not a big deal. Oh, this is a mistake. Maybe if it becomes a real problem, we are gonna do something about it. I think most people authorize, like it's an action. Just someone asks for authorization to post, and you just say yes. That's how other people do it, I think. Let's not waste underground here. Okay, so this is done. Now let's the energy, and of course, not shoot everything. We need to have the filters. Almost a mistake. Imagine having rockets mixed with iron ores everywhere. Oh man, I'm glad I have spotted it. Could have been a disaster. So this is iron ore. Is it really worth it to send scrap outputs back to Nauvis for smelting? It's easier. It's easier than to make a processing for it. Simply because we have processing here. And at the same time, it's worth it, yes, because you use productivity models. It's gonna be even worth it later on, because if you use level 9 productivity models, and if you use 5 of them, they give 20% productivity each, so you're doubling your plates per iron ore. So it's maybe, I mean, it depends on your consumption, but I'm doing it for the sake of not having to have a smelting in space and prioritizing, etc. You need to prioritize them, right? And it's easy to prioritize in Nauvis. And one thing you should consider is that sending a rocket from space to Nauvis is very cheap. From Nauvis, it's not cheap in fuel, but from orbit, it's super cheap. Look at the cost. It costs 5k fuel. It costs nothing. It costs 100? Yeah, it costs 100 rocket fuel. It's nothing. How much ore have you used in total? 71 million. I have no idea if it's high or not. What? These? Oh, it's like the next. Okay, it's the next. Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, you're right, but it costs nothing to send the rocket back to Nauvis, and because we have a global network for processing cargo rocket sections and capsules, it's very straightforward. It's very straightforward to handle it. So why not? You know, that's my thinking. Why not? So these are filters here are gonna be for the cargo rocket sections. And these are gonna get packed. It's really the fact that it's way easier to do this and than to set up a smelting facility in space and be sure to prioritize in order to make use of them and whatnot, you know. I think it's not only it's more efficient, but it's also more straightforward for me. So it's almost a win-win. And for these, we can have the... When this is done, it's gonna be copy-paste for copper and iron. Heavy oil, though, we are putting it back into the system because we are using heavy oil in space, and it's we have the stations for that, and it's a direct usage, no need for processing it. So where is the global network? Oh, nearby. Global network is nearby. So we really have nothing to do here. We have nothing to do. Just do this. And then input it into a... I'd like to put it in an active provider chest. Or... storage is... I think storage is gonna be good enough. Let's make a bigger storage. Yeah, let's make a bigger storage. And that's all. That's all we need. That's all we need. As simple as that. In my first run, I used 143 million stone, 58 million iron, 41 million copper, 22 million vulcanite, 4 million uranium. And how far did you go in this run? It's the run that you have abandoned, right? I'm not sure if it's your first run or the very first one you're speaking about. Let's move these here. In that one, right? Okay. I'm not sure where did iron go. I'm not sure where did iron go. I mean plates, obviously. What's the biggest consumption here? Oh, and look at 21 million fragments. Compare the amount of fragments we have produced. Compare the amount of fragments to the ores. We have produced 21 million core fragments, which we have consumed. 21 million core fragments, and that's like that's really good. I think we have saved a lot of resources within the core fragments of Nauvis. That was my second run. My first, I want to go to blue science. Oh, what happened? You didn't like the layout of your base, or you got interrupted for some other reasons? I'm gonna filter this out, and just like that, it's done. Look, it's done. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. It's done. Outputting cargo rocket sections. Outputting this part. Changed rail layout after a few hours. That does sound like you. It's not done? Oh, what's missing? This is iron ore. It gets delivered. If the rocket crashes, it's gonna get scattered around. I guess crash chances are very minimal, but I mean, to ensure that... Oh, crossing rails here. We could be putting some of these around just to make sure we don't have any empty spots. Double check it. I mean, yeah, we need to configure the rocket here. I didn't check. I didn't configure this auto launch. Did glass ever make it to orbit? Oh, let's check. That's a good question. Let's check. Not yet. Oh, yeah, it's here. It's here. Glass is in the orbit. Glass is in the orbit, and we are requesting for I know we still do say we need some glass, but that's very low amounts. So I think the rocket is ready, but since we don't need much, so yeah, this is all done. We are producing packs. Look at them go. Look at them go. Not all packs though. We aren't producing a level 1 and 2. We are producing level 3. What's wrong with... Okay, we're producing everything, guys. How did that happen? Okay, we're producing everything. Wrong copy paste. And the Nauvis station is working. Astro Science station is working. Just messing with you? Oh. I seriously was, because you always point out mistakes. I was seriously thinking that there was a problem, but it's so simple. How could there be a problem? I mean, that's of course there is always a problem. I need to add it as well as a reward, as a channel reward. I mean, So yeah, this is also a global network. Look at this, look at this. Easy, easy, bam. Beam, bam, boom. It's over. It's done. Beam. It's done. This is gonna be called copper ore recycling. Not here. And just connected to power. And do the coppers. I don't even want these. Yeah, we have only 4, so let's have 2 each. Oh, we have 3. We actually have 3. So let's have 3 each. Oh, perfect. I think I'm gonna run out of... yeah. Fortunately, we are very close to everything. So these two are going here. These three are going here. Too many undergrounds. These three are going... Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. What? Where's the? Oh, I was like, the count doesn't match, and of course. Don't forget to set the name for. Yeah, I did that right after copying. The problem had arisen a couple of times before, so I'm very cautious about copy pasting landing pads, and it happened when we did outposts, and I have copy pasted an outpost from an old one, and the rocket from the incorrect outpost had come all the way with the resources, and that was not a sight. I was not happy about it. Let's put it like that. Okay. Okay, good. So this is a recycling for these, and I'm using storage chests here, but I'm hesitant about using active providers. Let me... storage chests should be good, but since these are furthest away from the system, and we have those, we have these here. These may have priority, and those are never gonna get reused, but that's okay, because the same capsule should be circulating. The same capsule should be circulating, and same rocket landing section, rocket cargo sections, especially after we finish all the upgrades. And speaking about upgrades, let's get them going. Lattice pressure vessel. We're gonna be needing that one anyway at some point, right? So let's get done with it. Maybe we have the card. No, we don't. Oh no, sorry. It needs tier 4. Of course we don't have it. Of course we don't have it. However, we can be taking this. 9 is gonna get to 10 in a second, because I think that, yeah, 10. Look, all the signs had time to accumulate, and we are not even using these outputs, and that's in the it's the last entity. I want to go back to space when all the problems on Nauvis have been dealt with, and we have finished dealing with this one. And let's copy that one again and do it for the stone. We have everything here. Don't forget the featured storage warehouse for the excess items. Yep, I did the features. Yep, I did the features. Yellow undergrounds are just 200 Earth science, so I haven't done that. Because we like challenges. Don't forget to set name for your landing pads or bad things will happen. Yep, I've read that one. By the default name for my landing pad site is Baikonur. Baikonur. Very familiar with that one. For the crash landing. Yeah, they are all kind of connected to the global network. They're all connected to the global network, so in case of a crash, it should crash nearby, and we are handling crashes by the global network. Because it's so rare, it's fine. The stone, sorry, it was above. And here we go. This is the... Yeah, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. It's very simple because the global network is here, so we can just do this. Rename the landing pad immediately. Why is it getting pasted at the end? and just get the stone. We have 4 of them. Let's have 2x2s like we did for other ones. And let's. It's fine. It's fine to do it like this, and maybe have because this is 9, and let's remove 1, and that's all. Can they reach? Oh, they can like this. Perfect. I had a pretty frequent crashes, and my solution was to have a warehouse next to every landing pad, which inserted into the landing pad inside in case of a crash. Insert what? What are you talking about? When it crashes, you have the scrap scattered around. So not sure what you can be inserting. If it crashes, only thing that lands is your capsule, I think, and all the cargo and is around, and it's the ore itself. Oh, I got you. Yeah, the ore itself. You're right. We need to be handling it. We need to be handling the ore itself. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's a good thinking. I'm gonna have a global network requester for the copper ore, and that's exactly the way it's done for other here, for example. That's a bad example. But here, for example, in case we have a crash of Holminite, we request Holminite here. In case we have a crash Iridite, we request it here. And why the number is not the same, I don't know, but it should be the same. So basically, they're requesters of the delivered items by the rocket, and they are connected to the global network, but it's fine because the only way we could be providing this resource would be by a crash. So it's the same like this. We have a requester chest. I started with a global requester for ore, but transferring 25k ore because the factory is quite unnecessary. You can put it into the landing pad instead. Yeah, they are putting the ore next to where it crashed, into the, in that case, not the landing pad, but the warehouses which come after, the buffer warehouses. So it's the same. Because these are global network. They are not... oh, hold on. This is not good. It's fine. I don't want to be messing with this one. Okay, and it's done. And yeah, let's let's have the and that's really good. That's really good because this way we are able to, for example, for the stone, it's really good for the stone because we are gonna be able to. We needed 4, not 1. Okay, let me scavenge some stone. We're gonna be able, for example, in these cases, if we have some stone somewhere in some storage chests, we're gonna be able to request it here. It's gonna be emptied from the storage chests. It's perfect to have some kind of global the way to reduce the amounts of stuff. And this one is a requester of stone. Yeah, whatever, 7k. And look, it's yellow because we have some stone somewhere inside the storage chests. which is sitting without being able to be used. Okay. And that's all. And the name is correct, and everything is done. Everything is done. Let me just do the same for the other factories, the other locations, and this is also dealt with. Passing by the mall to get the belts. Okay. Copper is here. Oh, I have put it in a way that it's fine. I'm gonna put one of you here. This is copper ore. 100 of you. And of course the... Oh, I forgot to cover a bit around for the... to take care of the crash. But I think the crash can go quite far. So I'm gonna cover a bit of surface around it. And here at the bottom. Yeah, this also needs some... Oh, it had some coverage at one location, but it needs more. More. And this doesn't reach. I'm gonna put one here. Put one here. Why not? This is there are no robots in this network, so it's all global. Yeah, like this. Good. Oh, and let's put it here, just in case it crashes right here. Okay. And then we... Oh, the way it's done here is... let's do it like this. Okay, let's improve. Boom, request chest, and we are good. Iron ore, 5,000 as well. It's gonna be yellow. Of course it's yellow, because we have some stuff. And it's also really good because if there are like some meteorites which crash and we deconstruct them, we have some resources and they are gonna be able to be evacuated. If only there was some stone nearby. I just realized the mistake. We were literally next to the stone factory. And I was looking for stone deposits where there were chests of stone right next to them. Oh. Thank you for pointing it out. It's a good thing you can see my face right now. So where, what's the... I think it's being dealt with. Step away for 15 minutes and come back to mistake 9,377. I think it was like something like 56 last time. Did you spot 20 mistakes in between already? Oh my. Oh my. Okay, let's see. Recycling or rockets done. Oh, of course, it needs to. They need to be pointed to their destinations. Here, you Iron. You are gonna go to recycling and launch on cargo full. And look at them go. They are feeling more and more like last time I checked it. They will not feel up to here, but because we are doing a catalog right now, we are back to catalogs. They are built again. Launch on cargo full. And you as well. You go to recycling of copper and launch on cargo full. And you are going to recycle on stone and and launch on cargo full. You know the best part, the OCD friendly part, is these rockets are always gonna be traveling at the same time. Because we always get the same resources. I mean, with the same, at the same speed, at the same ratios. They are always be traveling at the same time. Which I find really neat. Okay, it's done. And this rocket is also done. One thing I'd like to improve is the thing I have talked about right before. The way we recycle cargo packs from the secondary space station, which feeds blank data cards and refinery. The one right here, the one right here. They launch only same time if RNGs loves you. No, it's not. It's not random. It's not random. In Factorio, if it's percentage, it's fixed. Basically, whenever the value reaches, look at it like a progress bar for productivity. In productivity, you have like 20% productivity, but it's very static. I think. For example, in vanilla, if I'm not saying ignorant things, in vanilla, if you do the processing of uranium ore, where is it? This one. If you do uranium processing, it's percentages, but I don't think it's actually percentages. I don't think it's actually percentages. Basically, after you have finished 1000 uranium ore, you are... No, hold on, not 1000. 10,000 uranium ore, you are sure to have like 7 of 235, no? Or they are truly random. I feel like in Factorio randomness is not exactly random. Like the ratios are gonna be preserved. You don't need to wait for the law of big numbers to kick in. The ratios are gonna be preserved even at low numbers. At least I thought that was how it was working. Like out of 10,000 uranium ore, you're gonna get exactly 7 235. Statistically, yes, but energy still hits. If you take uranium as example, I had several times 3,000 more on 138 than I should have accounted onto number 35. Really? I thought I heard not random. Yeah, I think same as Faustus. So we need some expert to to let us know which side is which side is correct. In the meanwhile, what I wanted to fix here is this, because this is the recycling rocket. We are receiving all the stuff from space into here, and in here we have both the capsules and the rocket sections. And the fix I wanted to do is actually pretty simple. It's actually pretty simple. It's the one where we need to be taking from this chest instead of landing pad. Like this. And we need to be wiring it here. And do the same setup as here. Basically, here we only evacuate capsules when we have more than 10 in this chest. And here we want to be evacuating rocket parts. Hold on. No. These are yeah. I see now. We don't have a buffer. So let's have a buffer. Let's have a buffer. And to do that, we need a chest. 2x2. I'm gonna put a chest right here, and it's gonna be the one which is gonna contain the packed cargo rocket sections. And packed cargo rocket sections are gonna go here, and they are gonna be unpacking themselves. Like this. We didn't have a buffer. And the reason to that is that we want to always keep an amount of stuff in this base, but send everything else outside. Because if we send everything outside the way it was before, at the same time as using it here, maybe there's gonna be too much looping with the robots, which will just bring stuff back in, right? So I want to keep some stuff in this base. So here we connect this one and say you only evacuate when these ones are below or above, actually 30, I think, like half the box, like 3. Oh, let's have 40, 42. Hey, Autograph, how are you doing? Still here watching while doing things hard today. I'm great, thank you for asking. I'm as great as I could be on a Monday, the back to work Monday. But yeah, how about you? How about you? I know it sucks right now, but I hope you find some ways to get distraction, get entertainment. Uranium processing. There's one way to find out, create uranium enrichment site with exactly 1k uranium and see if you get exactly 7. You're right, could be a good idea to test ourselves. Create 5 of them. Create 5 and notice that they're really random, right? Better than before. Working on relocation now. Montenegro, Sweden. Oh, you found a way out. You found a way out. Congrats. Congrats. Well, these are above, and these are also above 10. Let's have 20. Hey, thank you for raiding, Legendary Geek Gaming. Thank you for raiding. Cute Sylveon raid. The Sylveon wants you to know that you're cute. Thank you, Sylveon. Hellos Dice 2x5. Not sure how to pronounce your name out loud. Nice time to fix all document related issue, and then I'm ready to go. Congrats. Hoi 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 hoi. How was your stream, Legendary Geek Gaming? How's your factory? Is it properly expanding as it should? As it must? Okay, this has been dealt with. And I think we are good. I think we are good. So I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy, and I have a good news and not as good news. So good news, we have dealt with 2 of the tasks, recycling ores and glass factories. Not a good news is that we still have a bunch to go on Nauvis before going back to interesting stuff. And another not a bad news is that I'm actually have to be stopping now. So thank you for coming, raiders, everyone, but it's my stopping time, unfortunately. Thanks. Which recipe should I test for 50-50? Like that, I don't know which recipe is 50-50. Yeah. Factory is good and has more chew, and it's expanding slightly. If it has more chew, then it's good. If there is progress, any progress at all, then it's perfect. Won the raid race. Yeah, you have read it right before I go. Man. Okay. You can decide on a channel, and I'm gonna send everyone here on that channel. You get to decide today. Legendary Geek Gaming. Pick up a channel, and I'm gonna send everyone there. Should be a Factorio channel. You assume that a certain recipe was perfect ratio. Which one was it? I thought it was every single recipe where it's written percentages. It's oh, the one we're talking about was the recycling one. This one. It says a 10% iron ore, copper ore, and stone. And oh, there is a way to confirm. Let's check how much stone, copper ore, and iron ore do we have. Let's check. We have exactly 13k. 13k is hard to tell, right? Man, can we check exactly how much do we have? Oh, we need to put it on a wire. Let me put a wire. Doesn't help. Okay, let's check here. We have the last row has 196. Oh, it has less iron ore. It has more stone. Okay, we got the answer. We actually got the answer. It was easier to find out than we thought. So there is indeed a chance. There is indeed a chance. There is indeed a chance, but the variance is quite low. The variance is quite low. What's your view on AFK channels? Because I know one called Chat Please Factorio. I'd prefer someone who is talking, because I think people enjoy coming here for the chat, for the talking. So I'd prefer that one, but you decide. If you decide that one, your word is gonna be the last. So you have that right today. I can only state preferences, and you get to decide. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of people playing today. I think it's the Monday effect. It's Monday effect. Hold on, something was blinking here. These ones? Nauvis orbits that 7 entities are missing construction boats. Where is it? Oh, here. Yeah, that's one of the... Oh, it's a crash. Oh, we have a crash. We have a crash. We have a crash. Man, that's need to handle the crash. Okay, let me check. I cannot type with the microphone in front of the keyboard. Shift move up. It is gonna be here. Wires that request or request chest. Yeah, I have confirmed that it's random, but I'd like to check whether it's very random, because I think it has very little variance. It has very little variance anyways, so it should be good. How about a small Factorio streamer? Perfect. Small Factorio streamer is perfect. Lexa One Header is streaming Factorio and appears to be on the road to affiliate. Okay, let's help this person. Let's help this person out. I'm surprised fixing Kyle isn't higher. It's basically no resources from the planet until it's fixed. True, but I think we have a lot of buffer of the resource. We have a lot of buffer. This is iridium, right? And we're not using iridium almost at all. It's all full. It's all full everywhere. It's full in the chest. We're not requesting because we're not using not iridium, holmium. Astroscience is not using holmium. We're not using it at all. So we have enough buffer. And the other one is cryonite, and cryonite is not affected normally. Okay, so guys, I really need to be stopping. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for raiding, and let's go to Lexa One Header. I'm gonna send you across the desert for a raid. And see you tomorrow. And yeah, Mars, if you test, let me know on Discord. I'm gonna check it out. Thank you for the stream. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are very welcome. The red is starting in 1 second now. Okay. Bye bye everyone, and see you tomorrow or anytime you want. Almost every day. Bye bye.